Okay, listen. You clone a GitHub repo, you open it in Cursor on Windows, you don't click Run, you don't approve anything, and boom, something from that folder is already running as you. Not as an AI agent, not as a prompt injection trick, just opening the folder. That is today's news. And if you use Cursor on Windows or you review random repos for work, you need the next 8 minutes. Here is the short version. Security firm Mindgard found a bug in Cursor on Windows. When Cursor opens a project, it looks for a Git binary in a few places. One of those places is the project folder itself. So if an attacker puts a file named git.exe in the root of the repo, Cursor runs it automatically, no dialog, no "are you sure?" And it doesn't do it once, it keeps rerunning it while the project stays open. The Hacker News covered this on July 15, 2026. Mindgard published full details the day before. They reported it on December 15, 2025. That is more than 7 months ago. Still no patch, still no official advisory from Cursor. Let's describe the process. Step 1. Attacker makes a normal looking repo. README, some code, maybe a cool demo. Step 2. They drop a malicious file called git.exe in the root. Same name Cursor looks for. Step 3. You clone it, you open the folder in Cursor on Windows. Step 4. Cursor says, "Where's Git?" It checks the workspace, finds that file, and runs it as you. Your user account, your source, your SSH keys, your cloud tokens, whatever you have access to. For the proof of concept, researchers renamed Windows Calculator to git.exe. Open the project, Calculator pops up. Leave the project opened, more calculators keep appearing. Funny demo. Scary meaning. Replace calculator with malware and it's game over for that machine session. Why does this hit so hard for us as developers? Because our machines are treasure chests. Source code, .environment files, GitHub tokens, SSH keys to production, cookies for admin panels. Also, the attack doesn't need a smart model. Opening the folder is the whole exploit. Think about how we work in 2026. We clone sample repos, we open start kits, we unzip client deliveries, we check random GitHub issues with reproduction repos. That habit used to be mostly fine. Now on Windows with Cursor unpatched, that habit is a loaded gun. Okay, this part is wild, and it's why this story isn't only about a bug, it's about trust. December 15, 2025. Mindgard finds it and reports in the same day, January 2026. After public noise, Cursor's CISO says an automation failed. They get into HackerOne. Report gets closed as out of scope, then reopened after they push back. Then months of silence, follow-ups, escalations, nothing meaningful. Cursor keeps shipping versions, features, marketing. Meanwhile, this simple issue is still there. June 2026. Mindgard says they will go public. July 14. Full disclosure. Full disclosure is the nuclear option. Researchers don't love doing it. They do it when waiting quietly starts protecting the vendor more than the users. Alright, what do you actually do? Don't panic. Do this. If you are on Windows and you open untrusted repos in Cursor, stop opening them on your main machine. Use Windows Sandbox, or a disposable virtual machine, or a separate throwaway user profile. Treat unknown repos like unknown USB sticks. If you manage company Windows machines, Mindgard suggests AppLocker or Windows App Control rules and that block executing git.exe and similar names from workspace folders. Prefer pass rules over hash rules because attackers can change the file hash. Quick checklist for you and your team. 1. Don't open random repos in Cursor on your daily Windows box until there is a real patch and advisory. 2. Prefer trusted Git from a system pass. Never ship a git.exe inside project roots ever. 3. Review clones before opening them. Look at the root for weird binaries. 4. Rotate tokens if you already opened something sketchy this week. 5. Watch Cursor's release notes and security channels. When they patch, update fast and still keep the habit of sandboxing untrusted code. That's the news. Cursor on Windows can run a planted git.exe from a project root. No clicks, no prompt, and as of this recording, it's still unpatched after full public disclosure. If this helped you dodge a bad day, send it to a teammate who lives in Cursor. More practical developer breakdowns at codesolved.dev. Link is in the description.